What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about CAC grading and what you think about them as far as grading modern coins. Now, it's a very interesting subject. So I just came across this coin. I don't think this coin will last very long. I have it listed for $145. Super low population count. Under 50 of these have been graded by CAC grading, and they're pretty tough. So from other channels explaining, how guys and gals have been cracking out graded PCGS, NGC coins, and then CAC basically saying no good, giving it a details grade, or literally just downgrading the coins themselves. So that begs the question, right? So for say a Morgan silver dollar from 1878 to 1921, are you better off just collecting a older holder and getting a CAC sticker placed on the coin? Although I think you need to be an authorized CAC dealer, and you had to have been one of the dealers that signed up to send coins to CAC. So not every coin shop is signed up to do that. So I think there's two types of collectors. There's the ones that love this new. I mean, these holders are awesome. They're very thick. They did a really nice job. And they have a modern look to them, but they also have an old school look to them, by putting their CAC sticker on there or as part of the label itself. So I've been pretty impressed on some of the CAC graded older coins, basically nothing modern. And so far, the American Silver Eagles, that's really fresh and new. These have only been out, I think, for a few months. And I think the long term, this might be something like a Rattler. So a Rattler coin is PCGS. So that's like when PCGS first came out. I believe it was like the end of 86, 87. And if you can find an American Silver Eagle, which were made back then, they came out in 1986, in a Rattler holder, they're worth a lot. Like they can be worth $500-$600, and it's because enough time has passed where PCGS was just getting started, and not too many people were running to get a modern coin at the time graded. So is that kind of the same play with modern grading these CAC slabs? So CAC didn't start slabbing coins until just recently. I think the last 6 months, maybe the last year. So this would have been basically someone sending in either what they already had was a 70 graded coin. I doubt it. Or they just had a really super, nice example. Something they had sitting in an original government packaging, and they sent to the CAC and they got a 70. But I need your guys' opinion. Like, are they just as tough as they are on modern coins as they are on the older coins? Or is there two separate divisions? Is there like a modern division where so they just have like specific guys that specialize in grading modern that are not as harsh as they are on Morgans? I would imagine like the same guy that's trained to grade Morgan silver dollars or older silver dollars or whatever older coins might not be the same person that grades modern coins. You might maybe hire someone younger, or maybe someone with not as much experience, because the modern coin itself is more of a numbers game. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's been an influx of 2024 just regular Silver Eagles, the bullion that CAC is doing in a mint state 70 grade. They're also playing that game of first release or advanced release, and some of them actually sell for some decent money. And again, that's more of the label game itself. But what I'm getting at is, okay, so something like this, okay, so 2021 West Point Mint. This is, I think, the more popular Type 1. So remember 2021, there was a flip. There was the Type 1, and then there was the one with the different eagle in the back. And that was the year where it was kind of split. So these are a little more rare to begin with, or I should say a little more collectible. And I know these were going for like, I think $90, maybe almost 95, maybe about 85. I think 85 bucks. But then you pay another $5 in shipping. So if you would have bought this from the US Mint during the pandemic 2021, you would have easily paid 90 bucks unless you like placed 3 prior orders for US Mint products. So then to get it graded, so let's say you got it graded by PCGS or NGC, you would have probably paid another 20, 25 bucks, probably 30 bucks with shipping and everything. And then you would have waited a long time because everyone was behind. So you would have waited 6 months to get something back in a 70 grade. So those 70 graded coins of a 2021 West Point Mint Type 1, they didn't make a ton of these either. It was like under 300,000. To me is at least $120 coin all day long, all day long. Now, the Silver Eagle market has come down, and I think it's more people just dumping collections, and there's been an influx of them hitting the market. But with silver and gold going up, these are an awesome, awesome investment, especially if you want to put together, say, an entire CAC series of graded American Silver Eagles. So this is more for the collector that has already done it with PCGS, has already done it with NGC and Annex, and now they're getting into CAC, which I think is way, way tougher, but I need kind of like your guys' opinion. So anyways, I'm asking $145 for this coin, which I think is cheap because there are other backdate proof Silver Eagles that literally like they're getting like $250 for. And the reason is it's a super low population count. So I don't know if that's going to continually increase in value because there's only so many 2021 West Point Mint proof Silver Eagles that are out there. And the really, really nice ones probably are not going to be sold or not going to be sent in to get graded. They're sitting in someone's collection. And the dealers that have these, they've already sold them. They've already dumped them, or they've already sent them to Pinehurst or APMEX or whatever if they got them in bulk from collections. They're not really selling them inside their showrooms. And if they are, it's like a 1 or 2 type thing. Or they might sell them on eBay, and they're kind of dumping them, which is kind of why the ones in the original government packaging and certificate of authenticity that come in the capsule with the box and the clamshell, those are dumping pretty cheap, like $70, which is crazy, right? Because those always would be like 85, 90. Backdate ones would be 100, 110. So I think the collection dumping has stopped, and now you're starting to see an uptick in people buying these again. So I don't know, something like this, because there's only under 50 of these ever graded. I know they could grade some more, but how many are actually going to get a 70 grade, right? Is CAC going to be super, super tough? So am I being a fool for selling this for $145 and literally 2-3 years later it's going to be a $500 coin just because maybe 2 or 3 more show up on the population? Let's say even 50 more show up on a population. That would be 100 total 70 coins. So if you got collectors that are like, I want a CAC collection, I want them all perfect, they're willing to pay whatever. Those guys have money galore. They don't care. They just want a perfect collection. So I might be selling this really, really cheap, but whatever. I got it. I think I got a good deal on it, and I'm willing to share this with someone else. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this modern grading CAC? And I know no other YouTube channel has really shown a proof Silver Eagle in a CAC holder, so maybe this is cool for you to look at as well. But guys, the capsules are absolutely gorgeous, and I always keep them in these little Mylar bags. And then for those of you who are new to collecting, I would highly recommend you pick those up to wrap your slabs in so you don't get those little scratches everywhere. And I did have a bag in here somewhere, but this is the name of the brand. It's Guardhouse, and you can get those from Amazon, which you use like through Wizard coin supplies or whatever. And highly, highly recommend it. Oh, here they are. This is what they look like. And I bought a bunch of these too, so but you can easily pick a packet of these up for like under $5, and then you get 100, which should be plenty unless you plan on being a slab master as far as collecting. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this? Obviously, it's a beautiful example of a coin, but what do you think of CAC grading modern proof Silver Eagles that are backdated? Is this something that's going to explode and be worth a lot more since they can't really flood the market? or is that something that is gonna hold its value? Like, will this be more valuable than a PCGS or NGC or other slabbed company or a grading company versus this one here? And again, numbers are everything, right? So it depends on what people collect. But so far, everything I've seen modern in a CAC slab, or even backdate stuff like Morgan's and Benjamin Franklin halves, those are really the only things I've held in my hand. They've all been absolutely stunning coins. And I think they've, compared to what I've seen with other brands, I think they kind of undergrade. So yes, I do agree that they're super conservative. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. As always, I appreciate you guys watching and sharing the videos with others. And obviously, if you haven't subbed already, please hit the sub button. Talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.